Joey Gibson knows full well that there is no physical way for that first fight to occur, like the first conflict, and then the second one was way worse, to occur if he would have planned his march route the opposite direction, because the physical buildings wouldn't allow it to happen.
Oh, no,
that's
I
why I
disagree.
talked about his parade route, is because he marched his people directly where he damn well knew Antifa was going to be.
Oh, so Antifa owns that park? They own that park?
I think that's the
point.
They
don't own the park. That's okay. There's been dozens of protests.
They needed to be removed from that park then. If they were interfering with that parade route, they should have been removed.
I think that's the point here, Mike. Is
Portland
that
Police Bureau declared it a riot and had both those parks cleared completely out.
Stop a second. Stop a second. They declared it a riot. Now we're going to have a discussion here in a little bit. But guess what? When you have a constitutionally protected prayer rally, and people have a route, okay? They have a right to freely assemble constitutionally. That the police are to protect that route, those people, even above and beyond public safety. What they did was they said, well, these people are clashing. There's a riot. Now we're going to cause everybody to scatter. That's unconstitutional for both parties. They should have removed Antifa. They had an obligation to remove Antifa because Antifa was interfering with the constitutionally protected prayer rally.
I see your perspective, Pete, but here's the thing. Joey Gibson purposely made it difficult for the police by marching his group through the park to where Antifa had, or through the right beside the park where Antifa had access to them. If he would have had his parade route the opposite direction down the street, a great amount of this conflict wouldn't have occurred.
Okay.
And he knows that by experience.
Okay. So
Joey's not stupid.
Here's the thing, Mike. Remember what happened last year? You were there. What happened? It was a smaller Patriot prayer group, much smaller, right? They were very peaceful, and they got the hell beat out of them. They were bloodied, right? Nate Millsap was there. You were there. Several other people were there, right? Antifa, the group. Remember the young man, that the conservative journalist who you sided with, to a certain degree, I think, who pulled his weapon, right? Because he was being
Strickland,
yes, Mike Strickland. This is a problem in Portland. Okay, when the conservative message is being drowned out, not just by voices, but by physical threat of violence, then there is an obligation to the people who love these people that are going to these parks to pray or do whatever they want to constitutionally. They get their permits and all those things. There are people who say, no, not on our watch. We're not going to let Antifa do to these people what they did last year. And I think that is the problem. And Antifa got away with it, and you know that they did. And that's not the only thing. That they burned your city. They have broken out the windows in your city, right? They have rioted for practically nothing. They've wiped their ass on the flag. They shit on the flag. Okay, I don't know how else to say it more eloquently.